Hi, my name is Jewelle Gomez, and I'm a writer of lesbian feminist vampire fiction. Today I'm reading from Rad American Women A-Z, written by Kate Schatz and illustrated by Miriam Klein Stahl. And I've chosen Ursula K. Le Guin. U is for Ursula, whose books show us that other worlds are possible. Ursula K. Le Guin grew up in Berkeley, California, the children of two well-known anthropologists. Her family home was a gathering place for scientists, students, writers, and all sorts of interesting people. This was a time when most young girls were expected to be seen and not heard. But Ursula's parents thought the opposite. They encouraged their intelligent daughter to ask questions and to learn from their fascinating guests. Ursula was inspired to write stories. She loved making up imaginary new worlds and creating characters like the ones she read about in Norse mythology, Alice in Wonderland and The Hobbit. She submitted her first short story to a magazine when she was 11. It was rejected, but she didn't lose faith in herself and kept on writing. By the time she was in her 20s, she had written 5 novels, but nothing had been published. She still didn't give up. She started writing science fiction because she thought it might be easier to get it published. And she was right. Popular magazines started printing her stories, taking note of this exciting new author. In the 1950s and 60s, most science fiction writers were men. Though their works were popular, it wasn't seen as real literature. People thought their books were just about aliens and robots. Ursula helped change this perception. Like other sci-fi stories, her books described future worlds, but Ursula also explored important issues like gender, war, and religion in her work. In her novel, The Left Hand of Darkness, most of the characters have no gender at all. Also, Ursula thought it was wrong that the heroes in sci-fi and fantasy novels were always white. So she made it a conscious effort to include a variety of skin colors in her novels. When her publishers tried to put only white people on the covers of her books because they thought they would sell more copies that way, Ursula demanded that they change them. And Ursula doesn't just write sci-fi. She has published 21 novels, 11 volumes of short stories, 4 collections of essays, and 12 children's books, and 6 volumes of poetry. She's won many awards, is an inspiration for numerous writers, and has helped millions of readers to imagine the possibilities of the future. I chose Ursula because she was one of the first feminist writers I ever read, and one of the first sci-fi writers I ever read. And she helped me understand that women could use science fiction or speculative fiction to talk about the changes we wanted to see in the world. I think future Rad American women who want to write about their experience should just put a little note over their desk that say, I am the center of the universe, and not let their work or their ideas or their lives be dismissed. That's what being a Rad American woman is about, understanding you can generate everything from within yourself.